Hello everyone. Dear learners, welcome to our lesson on the set 1 of Santali alphabet. In this session, we will begin an exciting journey into learning the shapes and sounds of Santali letters. Today, we focus on the first set of letters. There are two types of letters in Santali, one for printing and one for writing. The letters for printing are called chapa-all, means print letters. The letters for writing are called usera-all, means quick writing letters in English. We will start with set 1, which includes o, ot, o, ong, all. Now let's look at the shape of the writing letters. O, ot, o, ong, all. By understanding these letters, we will take your first step toward mastering the Santali alphabet. This is the first set of the Santali alphabet. As we explore each letter one by one, you will see how their forms can be learned and remembered more easily. So let's get started and dive into set 1. The first letter of the set we have here is O. This letter is pronounced O in Santali. It is a vowel. In Santali, it is called Raha Arang. O is the first vowel in Santali. O is framed from the picture of burning flame. To write O in the first step, we will draw a line from left to right upwards. Then draw the line upwards to the left. In the third step, draw a semicircle downwards to the right. In the fourth step, draw a straight diagonal line upwards to the right and meet it with the semicircle on the right. In this way, O is graphically written. This letter occurs in all positions in word as initially, medially, and finally from the viewpoint of orthography. The examples are as follows. Word initially, it can appear in all, means right. Word medially, it can appear in gall, means whistle. Word finally, it can appear in gogo, means mother. Santali has a separate handwritten form of O. It looks like this. Now let's try to write the letter O. To write O, we will draw a curve from top to bottom on the right. Then it turns to the left and it also draw upward from left to right and it ends on the right top without any break. You have now successfully written the O letter. The second letter of the set is Ot. This letter is pronounced Ot in Santali. It is a consonant. In Santali, it is called Kechet Arang. The origin of the letter Ot is from the picture of the earth or globe. To write Ot, we will draw a circle from left to right upward, like as O in English. In this way, Ot is graphically written. This letter occurs in all positions in word as initially, medially, and finally, from the viewpoint of orthography. The examples are as follows. Word initially, it can appear in tall, means bind. Word medially, it can appear in Gautam, means ghee. What finally, it can appear in Oth, means earth. Santali has a separate handwritten form of Oth. It looks like. Now let's try to write the letter using some simple steps. To write Oth, we draw a small slanted line from left to right upward. Then continue down to the left, then curve up to the right, forming an Oth. Curve it round to the right, then touch and cross the curve at the top right without stopping. Now you may try to write the letter Oth. The third letter of this set is O. This letter is pronounced O in Santali. It is a consonant. In Santali, it is called Kechet Arang. The letter O is derived from the picture of the mouth of vomiting. To write O, in the first step, we will draw a semicircle from right to top, then from left to bottom, and draw it upwards to the right. And then inside the big semicircle, draw a smaller semicircle from right to left upwards, and from left to right downwards, and end near the starting point. In this way, O is graphically written. This letter occurs in all positions as initially, medially, and finally from the viewpoint of orthography. The examples are as follows. What initially it can appear in go, means carry on shoulder. What medially it can appear in log on, means quick. What finally it can appear jaw, means to sweep. Santali has a separate handwritten form of O. It look like. Now let's try to practice O. To write O, we start by drawing a semicircle from the middle, then fold it upwards from left to right, and draw it straight downwards by folding it from top to left. Then draw a curve upwards from the right side and touch the vertical line in the middle. Finally, draw a small line to the right without stopping. This way you can practice writing perfectly O. The fourth letter of this set we have here is Ong. This letter is pronounced Ong in Santali. It is a consonant. In Santali, it is called Kechet Arang. The origin of Ong is framed as the picture of blowing fire by the mouth. To write Ong, in the first step, we will draw a semicircle starting from the left and ending on the right downward. From that end, a short diagonal is drawn down from the right to the left, and then another short diagonal is drawn down from the left to right. Then a semicircle is drawn from the right to the left upward. And finally, draw a small straight line from left to right near the joining of the diagonals. In this way, Ong is graphically written. This letter occurs in two positions, as medially and finally from the viewpoint of orthography. As for example, what medially it can appear in Konka, means dumb. What finally it can appear in Ong, means to blow with mouth. Santali has a separate handwritten form of Ong. it looks like. Now let's try to write the ong letter. To write ong, we will draw a curve from the top left down to the middle right, then continue the curve from right to left, and it will turn from the bottom left to the middle right and cross the curve in the middle without stopping. This way, you can practice writing perfectly ong. The fifth letter of the set is all. This letter is pronounced all in Santali. It is a consonant. In Santali, it is called kecet arang. The creation of all is framed as the picture of holding a pen in hand to write. To write all, in the first step, we will draw a vertical line descends from the top, followed by a small diagonal rising to the right from the right side of the line, and a semicircle begins from there and descends right downward. Finally, a small diagonal ascends from right to left and meets the vertical line in the middle. All like as P in English. In this way, all is graphically written. This letter occurs in all positions as initially, medially, and finally from the viewpoint of orthography. The examples are as follows. Word initially, it can appear in law, means to burn. Word medially, it can appear in lolo, means hot. Word finally, it can appear in call, means machine. Santali has a separate handwritten form of all. It looks like. Now let's practice writing this letter all. To write all, we will draw a small slanted line from left to right upwards and draw a vertical line from top to bottom and bend the line upwards on the left side and cross the vertical line near the top. After that, without stopping, bend it round from top right to left and cross the curve right upward. In this way, you can practice writing perfectly all. Wonderful. Keep on practicing these letters for perfection. See you in the next class. Goodbye for today.